In this video, we will demonstrate how to call programs such as Excel or Word from a Visual Basic.NET program to open a text file. There are versions of this demonstration on YouTube. However, we will simplify those and point out some best practices along the way. A sample program has been prepared with the following object properties. The form object, its name is form open local file. And its text property is open local file. The group object has a name property of group grp local disk path and a text property local disk path. We have a label object, the name LBL file path, and it has a text property of click the Browse button to locate a file. And we have an object, button object of name btn browse with a text property of browse. And we have a label object LBL open with that has a text property open with. With a colon after that. And we have a button object btn Excel with the text property Excel and a button object btn Word with a text property of Word. We will now investigate the code behind the form. Within the btn browse click event, the Open File dialog box is displayed, which allows the user to navigate to the file to be opened. Notice that the sample file.txt file was placed in a local directory. Local directory means a directory on the same hard drive as the Visual Basic.NET program. This is a limitation of using this object. However, with some additional coding, this can be overcome if necessary. Next, the full path name is loaded to the text property of the LBL file path object. When the btn Excel button is clicked, the start method of the process object is invoked, and the Excel process is launched, and the file at the path that was saved into the LBL file path.txt property is opened with Excel. This is another limitation, as the first argument of the start method has to be the exact name of the process associated with the program. You can find the process name by first launching a program such as Excel and then clicking Ctrl-Alt-Delete to show the Windows Task Manager. You can then select the Processes tab and see the actual process name to use. In this case, the exact name is excel.exe. However, only the portion of the name prior to the .exe is needed. In a similar manner, when the btn word object is clicked, the start method invokes the WinWord process in order to open the test file. Notice that the process name is not Word as would be expected. Again, you should always use the process name found in the Windows Task Manager, as many programs have process names that are different from what may be expected. The power of the process.start statement in the open file dialog object should be appreciated. Being able to include such simple coding to interact with the Windows operating system is an advancement in Windows programming. Such operations would have taken many lines of code just a few years ago. We will now demonstrate the operation of this program.